Ange, first of all, how much did you enjoy Saturday's win over St Johnstone?
Yeah, look, you know, you feel satisfaction that, you know, we kind of played a really good game of football, you know, from start to finish. A lot of things we want to try and achieve every week. Sometimes some things work, others don't, but you know, it all came together really well. And you know, coming off a big game the week before, it's always, you know, people are kind of always looking for what kind of reaction, you know, in terms of the team and the way we set up. And yeah, the boys were at it from the first minute, and yeah, hugely pleasing. Both obviously with the result, but also the performance.
I mean, I know you were asked before the game, and to be fair, you found about 6 different ways to answer the same question about how you thought the team would respond. I think that result was the answer.
Yeah, exactly, and you know, I can understand, like I said, I think after the game I said that I can understand people asking me that question because they kind of go from game to game, and but they are not here every day, and you know, I see how the players are training and how they're preparing and how focused they are, and to me, I knew that the previous result had been put to bed, and they were looking forward to the next contest and the next game, and that was the game on the weekend, and you know, I think they responded accordingly.
And I think you felt, you know, I've seen games before where we've scored a lot of goals, but you got the feeling from the crowd that it was actually the performance that they were really enjoying. I
think so, and I think the quality of our goals as well. You know, I think there were some really good team goals in there, stuff that we constantly trying to reinforce with the players, and you know, contributions from everybody. I think from the fans' point of view, they saw a team that are sort of committed to playing the game a certain way, and irrespective of the scoreline or the situation, they'll continue to do that, and I think they appreciated it.
And I think it was the second goal that Matt O'Reilly scored. I think it was about 41, 42 passes. Again, I was wondering if that, you know, you always say there's a reason you play the way you do because you know it's successful. Is that a microcosm where it's like, we play this way because there's an end purpose and there's an end product?
Yeah, that's kind of the end goal. You're doing things for a reason, and that reason is to kind of create a foundation for playing the game a certain way. And, you know, that's a goal, like you said, where we kept the ball for quite a while, kept the opposition moving, we were moving. You know, there's been other times we've been, you know, more direct and counter-attack. So it's about, you know, it's not about just sort of one prototype of how we're going to play. It's about within the foundation we created is that, you know, if the opposition are going to sit off us and give us time to move the ball around, we can, and we'll wait for our opportunity to score. If they come and press us, we'll find a more direct way. But I guess it's just as the players get more and more comfortable with the way we want to play, I think you can see that they're kind of, you know, creating their own sort of ways of overcoming oppositions.
Can you give us a fitness update in the squad? We obviously saw Georgios Yakimakis having to come off early in the first half on Saturday.
Nothing concrete yet. Again, we're still waiting on the final sort of scans on it. Hopefully it's not too bad. He feels like it's not too bad, but again, until we get the information, we won't know. And similar with David Turnbull, he obviously got a pretty hard knock. So again, you know, it's only a couple of days after, so we'll see how it all settles down. You know, with both of them, I'm hoping it's not too long, lengthy an absence.
We've now got a full week to prepare for the Scottish Cup semi-final at Hampden. Is that, particularly this time of the season, is that a real benefit having the full week to work with the guys?
Look, I mean, it's a benefit because we'll use it that way. You know, it depends what you do with those days. You know, if you don't work through those days, if you don't, like I said, for us, it's not about we've got a week so we can sort of relax. It's a week where we can put solid work into the players. Now, if we had a game, that would still work the same way. I think, you know, our battles at the start of the year was we didn't have a robust and strong enough squad to cope sometimes with 3 games in a week and, you know, keep our levels up. But with the squad we've got now, I'd be confident if we had midweek games, it wouldn't affect our performance on the weekend. But you know, having a full week just allows us to really work hard with the boys and prepare and play our football. And you know, because we've got that extra time, we're going to use it.
Now, the approach has always been for you, the next game is the most important, so that's obviously this Sunday. But is there also a balance, because you obviously want the players to embrace the fact that it is a big occasion, but want them to play the game and not the occasion, as it were?
Yeah, look, it's a cup semi-final, so there's meaning on the end of it, there's consequences on the end of it. Every cup game you play, you know, it's you know, if you want to progress, you've got to perform on the day, and you've got to get the job done on the day. There's no second chances, and particularly, in, like I said, in the semi-final, it's going to be a tight game. It's going to be an unbelievable atmosphere, and you know, the players know the occasion. I don't have to sort of you know, disguise or dress it up in any other way that it's going to be a massive game with massive consequences, and it's exactly where we want to be.
A different atmosphere as well in terms of there's going to be a 50-50 split in terms of the crowd, so that gives the players a different experience of that fixture.
Yeah, you know, like I said, a different experience, a bit of a unique one, and again, something to embrace and experience. It's what we all want to be involved in. You know, we want to be involved in these kind of, you know, games where, you know, at the end of it, hopefully you're making memories that'll last, you know, beyond your own lifetime. So, you know, that's the opportunity that exists, and like I said, that's the one we're looking forward to.
Obviously the last derby game we got the victory, that had a really positive impact on our league campaign. I know fans look back and try to think what the impact will be in the next game. Will it have any impact on the approach or how we look at the game at all?
I don't think so, like I said, because it's a cup semi. You kind of know that, irrespective of previous form, previous, you know, encounters with the same team, it just becomes irrelevant. You know, there's always an edge to these kind of games. We only have to remember the League Cup semi-final, play against St Johnson, super tight game. James E. Forrest comes on and wins it for us. So, you know, those kind of games have always, irrespective of form, irrespective of ladder position, irrespective of previous games, they're tight, they're tense, they're physical, they've got everything you need, and that's what, you know, makes them such memorable affairs, and we'll be prepared for it.